Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? Uh, it's Misk in the building. Yeah, I mean, um, I haven't done one of these in a while, so the updates. Yeah, I mean, um, started a new world. I ain't gonna lie, I got real tired of the other one, and I played it with my friends, so I didn't want to do anything that's new, and like I ain't deal with my friend. Yeah, I mean, so um, oh, let me grab these. uh what's been my highs and lows, y'all? Well, how y'all doing? Is everything okay with y'all? Is everything okay with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Is everything alright? You know what I mean? Hopefully everything's well over there. Peace and prosperity be yours and your loved ones, you know what I mean? Um Other than that, for me, I've been pretty good. A lot of things been going on in my life that like, you feel me, been restricting me to like, you know, do what I want to do, but it's not about what I want, it's about what I need, and I feel like that's the kind of area that I'm in. So, I think I'm just being put in position to be more resourceful, you know, be more open-minded to the possibility of helping others. Um, I think that's just my role in life for the moment. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's ever gonna change. I don't know if that's something that's just gonna be for the right now, but is definitely pushing me to have like a bigger mindset on a lot of things. Not even like a bigger mindset, like a broader mindset. Be open minded to all possibilities. You know what I mean? And be more like I feel like with a lot of things in life, not even God putting you through things, but life's gonna put you through things to rely on God naturally. Now, if you don't believe in God and that's not something that you want, then this message is not for you. But I mean, wisdom is wisdom. Yeah, I mean, like you can't take away wisdom. Like obviously, it may not be the best type of wisdom, but wisdom is wisdom, and I feel like from the Bible, like it got one of the best wisdom of all time. Yeah, I mean, like you could be real wise in the word. You know what I mean? So, um, honestly, um, I just feel like it's putting me through a position where I actually have to rely. Not actually, like I don't. But it puts me more in tune, like more time, more, you know what I mean? Because when I was kind of like just going off of work and just doing what I'm doing, it didn't give me like that reality check. Like, everything could be gone so quick, from me losing my job to me running around trying to find a job, God willing, I was able to find something, blessed be to Him. And hopefully I'm able to find another. But it kind of puts you in that predicament like, damn, like everything could be just gone like this, everything can just run away just like this, and you don't know where you're gonna be, you don't know what's gonna happen, you don't know who's gonna be in your corner, you don't know nothing. All you have is faith, and faith alone does magic. But it's not also faith, because we're saved by grace, but faith, it's what ties it all in. And when you have faith in something, you kind of follow it. You know what I mean? So you go out there, you do what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? You start living by that faith. You start living by that belief. And it all ties in with love. You know what I mean? But enough about me. Well, yeah. That's really all I gotta say about me. I recently just got me a new job. Kudos to that. Cheerio to that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Um, but the job's cool. It's overnight. Blessed be to my homeboys, man. Like my homie put me on, and he was really vouching, and I am honestly grateful that I'm able to have friends the way I do, because as much as we as humans think that we don't need people, we're designed to be with people all the time. Like we're designed to have somebody. Nobody's ever meant to be alone in this world, I believe. You know, like you're always supposed to have somebody. You're always have supposed to have some type of family, some type of wife, some type of husband. You know what I mean? Now it's not even on you, but it's on you to either trust God and let Him do His thing to let you find you one, or for you to go out there and just go off your own knowledge. Because a lot of times we put our own Well, we put what the internet wants in our own lifestyle, and that's not real life. Like, I would want people to go out there and find love genuinely. I want people to go out there and, you know, not do what they want to do, but I want them to just feel it, And sometimes it's not a feeling. Sometimes you got to be knowledgeable what's going on and do what they're saying, their actions, test them. Yeah, I mean. So, let me see. Yeah, but oh, do I have a crafting table? I don't. Let me go real fast. But yeah, honestly, that's just what's been going on. But I made two of them. GG's. But honestly, I'm honestly grateful that I'm able to meet or have the friends that God put me around, the people. I've been just, it's been heavily on my mind. Like, what am I gonna do? What's my next step? Where's God leading me to? Yeah, I mean, and I feel like I'm still not doing enough, not even for myself, but for Him. Like, because there's nothing I can do that could even fathom what He's touched upon me and what He's blessed me with. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like I want to do as much as possible, but at the same time, I feel like I just fall short every single time. And it sucks. Either if when it's with people or with my own sexual desires or lust, and not even lust in like a sexual way, but lusting like just lusting of life, lusting of this, lusting of money, like having a guilty pleasure of all these things. It's like, why, like, why do I need it? Why can't I just be happy with what I have? You know what I mean? And damn, I made five of these Johns. I'm like, jeez. But honestly, I just want to be better. I want to do better. I want to improve on not only my circumstances, but everyone else's around me. I'm I want to be a natural provider. I want to go out there and do what I have to do for mine. And I don't want to do things just because it looks cool. Like, I don't want to just, oh yeah, I'm going to buy you Chanel. And I don't want to do that, man. I want to, take care of you the best way I can with my best ability, but not just because that's what the world wants. If everybody was to take out, if the internet wasn't real, then, well, the internet's not real. It's a great source, but it's not something that we should be Google Gaga over. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that we got to be on this joint all the time, 24/8. That's not the case. The internet is a great place, a great thing to be on, but it's not something that we should rely all our senses on. You know what I mean? So when everybody gets so caught up in this fantasy, it's like, why does that matter? You know, who cares about the internet? The internet has whether you're dead or whether you're alive, it's still gonna be here. So having that mindset with everything is kind of like makes you realize, bro, nothing's worth anything. No type of money, no type of clothes, no type of shoes, no type of nobody is worth anything because you don't die with it. Only thing you have when you die is your soul. So it's like, what are you gonna do? So I kind of built up that like mindset to try to like understand what I got going on. You know what I mean? But besides that, I'm just grateful to have the friends that I have, the family that I have. Can I break a gold block with it? Oh, nah, no, I ain't gonna test it. But I'm just grateful to have the friends that I have, the family that I have. It's just a blessing, man. I just want people to realize how good of a blessing that is. So honestly, um, I've got a new job. It's overnight. It's pretty cool. I love it. Not too hard, but it's not easy either. But it keeps my mind off of things. It's late at night, so I could just get up. I get off at like 6 a.m. So it's like boom. Like, I get up 10 p.m. Go leave 6 p.m. 7. That's 6 p.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. You know what I mean? Tops. Even though it's not a full-time position, I'm trying to work as much as I can just so I can get that full-time position, show them that I'm dedicated and I'm willing, you know. So that's what I'm trying to do. I got an interview this Tuesday with JD's. I'm currently waiting on my like the city that I work at to doing. That's so cool. That's a boat in the air. That's insane, y'all. I'm currently waiting on the city that I'm trying to apply for to get back to me. Hopefully, God willing, I'm able to get it. If not, then JD's. Maybe another opportunity. But I'm just trying to find another source of income because I feel like Whole Foods can cover like the big things, but it can't cover everything. You know, it can't cover like what I need if I'm be the one providing. You know, I don't want to be just half-assing anything. I want to have a plan. You know, obviously I want to let God do His thing, but then I can't just sit there and it doesn't sit well with me just to sit there and just not do anything. Is there no chest in here? No, for real. No chest? No way, y'all. Holy. But it just doesn't sit right with me just to let God like do everything and then I just sit there and I do nothing. Even though I know with Him there's nothing I can do, but I just don't like the fact of like relying on Him to not find a way because He always finds a way, but just not going into action about it, like not being about what I say. You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing that like hits me home. So I just want to at least if I'm praying for a new job, I'm out there going out there and I'm applying for every single job I see, and then whatever job comes around, then it's like, oh, blessing be to God, I'm able to find a job, but that's off the faith alone that I know that the Lord is never going to forsake me. The Lord is never going to leave me. He's always going to lead me to His promised land, and He's always has my best intentions. So I kind of just want to rely more on stuff like that. You know what I mean? But other than that, like whatever happens, happens. I just want to be able to make enough where I can still not do the things that I want to do because I don't really care about that. But I'm able to take care of the things I need to take care of my bills, pay off my credit card, and just things of that nature. So I can still be like, all right, cool. Like if I still want to get something to eat, I can still get something to eat. If I want to take a trip, even though I may not be able to take it then and there, I could plan to save money for it and take a trip. Or I can still save up for a car, or I can still I'm working towards something every day. And, being in this predicament and talking to the people that I've talked to, just talking to God, crying to God and stuff like that, because He's just the Father. You gotta surrender. There's no way of holding it back. But, just being in that predicament kind of like helps my mind be clear a little bit. But it's not all sunshines and rainbows. I'm talking like it makes sense, but in reality, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like this is all faith alone. Like hoping things are gonna happen and hoping things are gonna change. But even with me, like that's just the little stuff that I got going on. But there's people going through way bigger stuff. Like we got people in Peru, like the earthquakes and everything that's going on around the world. Like these are times that like God is coming back soon. Like it's getting every day is a step closer. And even with me, like as much as I talk about it and how strongly firm I am, I struggle and I curse and I lie and I'm so lustful and it's like a trap and it's like you want to live your life, but it's like you can't live your life. Some people are blessed with time, some people are not, but everybody is going to have that time where they know God. Not know God, but they've seen God and His gracious. Like nobody's ever gonna die and just be like, "Dang, I never seen God and His goodness or in His or you know what I mean." You're gonna see God for what He is and what He stands for sure, because He's not powered by anything but Him. He's His own power source. He's not, you know, health and uh it's just not he's not anything else but Him. Like He's the creator, He's the design, He's the blueprint. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So that's really what's been going on with me, honestly, in my thought process and stuff like that. I've been wanting to post YouTube videos, but I just been distracted. I'm not gonna lie, I've been distracted. I've been just trying to get my life together. But honestly, I know that with distractions comes a lot of things, and if I'm not focused on what I gotta focus on, I'm gonna let things slip away. And if I'm able and I'm blessed to even post videos, then that's amazing. You know what I mean? But I still don't want that to hinder what I got going on within my own life and my own friends and my own family. Like I do, like I post YouTube videos just cause like I love it. Like I love the fact of posting and people coming and talking to you about it, and oh, I like your intake on this, I like your intake on that. I don't think I'm not no hot shit. Like, I'm not nobody to sit here and be like, I'm not no god, and I don't want to be that. I am nobody's god. I am nothing. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't even care about making money from this. This is I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing like I just genuinely, since a kid, looking like a YouTuber was like so cool. You know what I mean? So I love just the fact that people are just making people happy. We're all beings that go through our own different things. So the fact that somebody can be not even inspired, but somebody can be happy. They watch your videos and they're like, dang, like, I hear your intakes and I'm going through the same thing, and I'm so glad that we connect. That does a lot to people. And I don't care. I don't want that entirely, because it seems more like I want the praise, but I want people to be happy, and no matter what circumstances they're in, I want them to find joy and peace. And if they can do that with God, that would be amazing. But if you know us, like us people being created in His image, it's like you don't know if you believe in God and you meet somebody that doesn't believe in God, but you're the closest thing to God. You know what I mean? You're His creation. You're His child. So it's like when you're with that person, you can show them that with your words, and not even with your words, but what you do. Doing things that's not like, dang, why would you do this? Why would you do this? And it's like, I'm not doing it because I want to. I'm doing it because the Lord, what I mean? I'm doing it because that's what the Lord would want me to do. He would want me to take care of you. He'd want me, His morals. So honestly, that's just what's been in my brain lately. Um, I just want to be able to. Yeah, this house is gonna be real wonky. Ain't gonna lie. Um, Oof. How are we gonna do this? But might as well. But that's just what I like. That's what I like to do. Like I want to be that person. I want to be that guy. And ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be that guy. I feel as if I want to be not dependable, but I want people to depend on me. I want people to know that, hey, Minsky, like, I appreciate you and what you do. But I don't want the praise. I don't care for that. Even if my face was never shown, and even if, like, oh yeah, Minsky, you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. There's no recognition in this. As long as the Lord getting what He gets, it's just use me. You know what I mean? Use me. It is what it is. Oh, I might as well make it outwards. But use me, like, use me. Like, I want to be a living sacrifice. I want to be that. You know what I mean? That's all I care about. So, you know, because the Lord is using you. You know what I mean? I don't want to be led astray either. You know what I mean? Hopefully, the Lord is using me, but He knows my heart and He knows I want to be with Him. You know, and that's the only goal that I have in mind. But that's really that's really it. Honestly, but that's my whole ideal on what I want to post. And I have so much, like, not ideas, but I have so much, like, ambition for just wanting to be better. I want to do so much. Like, I want to take care of people. I don't want my wife to worry about a thing. You know what I mean? I want to just be that person, like, that my wife can be like, yeah, I love him. Like, he does what he's supposed to, and he makes me happy. That's like a wonderful thing. And to find a woman that is willing to understand that, it's amazing. Because I don't feel like I do enough, but for somebody to come and take me for who I am and everything that goes with me, it's amazing. And I don't take it for granted. I know things like that come a dime a dozen. So, but it's for at least one person to see that I'm trying, it does its magic works for me. So, because I do try, I try every day. You know, Even though it don't look like I sit here and I try and it looks like Miss you're an asshole and all this, I try every day. I try to be better than what I was yesterday every single day. You know. So other than that, yeah. Um, anything. I would like to say, well, honestly, I hope everybody's okay. I hope everybody's well. You know, it's an evil world out there, man, and all we got is each other. You know what I mean? In the last days, that's all we gonna have. We're not gonna have Chase Banks and Bank of America and Instagram followers and TikTok. Like I've been, oh my goodness, I've been on like this. I want to delete social media. Like I want to be gone. Like just off it. Like I don't have it. I don't have the people. I don't have the status. Like I don't have nothing. Like it's all gone, vanity. Like I love the fact of networking and stuff like that, and that's cool. But other than that, like I don't want nobody to know me. Like I love my circle. I love my friends. I feel like I found my people, and that's all I need. You know and I just want to be able to flourish. And whoever sees me. And if you remember me, you want to talk, then we can do that. But I just want to be able to disappear. Be non-existent. Find me somebody that I could just be like, oh yeah, like social media is cool, and I love to post. Like I think it's just all fun and games and gimmicks, but it's like I just want to be able to go away and then not worry about anything. Like no, not worry about no girl, not worry about drama, not worry about me making new friends, and just I feel like I'm a very sociable person. So if you know me, then you know me. And you're gonna want to talk because it's me. You know what I mean? Not even like on some like cocky like, oh, you think you're that. No, I feel like I have a good spirit. I got a good personality. I may come with a lot, but I try my best to be who I am every single day, and that's a rare thing, especially around people. Like you're not gonna be able to find people that are themselves 100% of the time. No, so to find people that no matter what they like, I'm not a prideful man. Like I put my pride aside. Like I'll let it be known. And that's really it. Let me see what else I gotta talk about before I end things off, because I feel like the video might be too long. But let me see. Girl issues. I don't have much girl issues. I haven't really been trying to be on nothing. I've been trying to be more to myself lately, just because I feel like I don't know, man. Women are tripping, But I have an eye on somebody, but I just don't know if that's gonna work either. Like I don't. I think it's all vanity. I don't think she really is in tune with what she wants, and that's okay. But I just don't like the words. Like I hate when people come to me and like the words are not what they like. They don't mean what they say. Like it's annoying because I'm like all right. You gotta be direct. Like I could play around the lines for sure, but at the same time, my baby, like I can't read your mind. Like yeah, I love women. I would never stop doing that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, dog, like I can't read your mind. I don't know what you want. Like I don't know what you want. And it's like I'm battling learning you, and then you trying to figure yourself out, and I ain't trying to deal with all that. Like, you know what I mean? I love you for who you are and what you come with, that I'm willing to deal with anything that you have, but at the same time, you know that you're a lot. You know what I mean? So why I put that stress on everybody else? You know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to take you for what you is. You know what I mean, my baby? Like, I'm doing that. But at the same time, my baby, it's like, if you're not working on yourself and I'm working on myself, and it's like you're expecting me to do all these things, that's impossible. Like, it's just hard. But I mean, she's cool. I mean, it is what it is. We'll see what happens in the long run. But I try my best with her. What you gonna have to see? Hopefully, hopefully it's not nothing crazy, but you never know. You never know with women. So and that's my whole big thing. You never know with women. You never know with women, big dog. But hope y'all is okay. Hope everything is well with y'all, man. Like real talk. Like, y'all, no way. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's gonna be something like this. I don't know. But man, get your mind right. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. Glory be to God and everything that He does. You know what I mean? Cause it's just glory be to God, man. Glory be to God. And well, with the girl, I hope things work. You know, cause she does go through a lot. You know what I mean? Not like just physically, but mentally. And it's more mental with her. So just even if I'm not here forever, I still want not here like here with her forever. I still would want to at least when you like got done with me, like your mental at least is okay, you know. And that's me truly being honest. Like that's what I want the most. Like, oh, your mental's fine. Like you're okay. You can get through this. You know what I mean? Like you're not tripping. You know, because I don't want people to be like, oh, dang, like I want you to learn. So then when you go on to whoever you want to next, you like, oh yeah, like this is something that I've dealt with before, and I can handle this because the last person I dealt with this helped me through it. You know, and I just want to be that person. Not I don't want to be him, but if I'm in that situation, I'm glad that I'm able to help you because I'm just another stepping stone in your journey, girl. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm hearing. You know what I mean? So I ain't really tweaking as much about roles and all that. Like it's like whatever. But honestly, I think that's all I really gotta say. Uh, y'all be good, man. I love y'all. Be safe. You know, the Lord loves y'all. You know what I mean? Give your life to God if you haven't. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. Everything's a choice. Nothing's forced on you. You know what I mean? But I do genuinely love y'all. And whoever watches this, may blessings be upon you and whoever you love and your enemies too. You know, we should all be forgiven. Everybody makes mistakes. And we just gotta be able to forgive. Some of y'all may not forget. Some of y'all may treat them the same. But when you forgive somebody, forgive them genuinely. Even if it's hard, forgive them. Don't be so quick to forgive. Like take in what they say and what they do, and look at them not from like a adult. Look at them from a childlike state. You know what I mean? Look at them and just be like, forgive them. Even if it's hard. But I love y'all. Be safe. May God be with y'all, man.